Commencing Atlas System suit initialization. Life support systems activated. Shield kinetic system online. Scanner damaged. Repair required. Aerial propulsion jetpack online. Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational. User initialization sequence complete.
Hey, welcome back guys, this is Clancy with Arcane Gaming. Today we're starting a new playthrough on No Man's Sky. We recently just had the Frontier update come out, and you, for best that I can understand, you can become like a little sheriff of a settlement, and if you've ever seen The Mandalorian, Cobb Vanth was an awesome character, and I wouldn't mind being my own little sheriff. So we're gonna start that. I'm currently starting out on this map and I am freezing. So we need to find ferrite dust. I am freezing.
Component repaired. Technology repaired. Extreme cold damage detected.
Yep, I'm freezing. I need to hurry and get sodium to recharge my hazard protection. And I can't see a whole lot of anything right now, so let's hurry up and grab this. Maybe I can grab this. There we go. Okay. Oh, I'm not gonna die. Good news, good news.
Starship signal detected.
I need to go ahead and change. Yeah, I don't like third person. Third person trips me out a little bit, so I'm gonna go back to first, because that's how the game was originally, years ago when I played it, and I don't know. Always played in first person. I did like in the update though that you can customize your character. It changes a lot of things where not everyone looks the exact same anymore. They've also added multiplayer, which is pretty cool. The game feels really lonely when you don't see any other players. So when they added multiplayer, that was really nice. Just for a little bit more life in the universe. There we go. Now I've got a little bit more time before I have to worry about the hazard. This planet's a little bit cold. Usually when I start out a gameplay on this game, it's hazardous, toxic environment. I've never really started somewhere frozen like this, so that's a little bit different for me this time. I know it wants me to get to the ship, but I just can't help but mine at least a little bit on the way. It's a lot of sodium there, so I have a little bit more time to not worry about the dangers. I I said that I was gonna play in first person, but I might actually try it in third. It is nice to be able to see your character, especially once I can get it changed to something a little bit more interesting. Not really a fan of this yellow. These red crystals are going to give carbon, or in this case condensed carbon, which is always useful, and you always will need it. Once you get a little bit further, if you want, you can always just pay for it and buy it, but it never hurts to get more carbon. When you find damaged containers like this, you're going to just take whatever's in it and get it out of there to unlock it. It might be some goo, it might be some rusted metal like that, it just kind of varies, but usually as long as you just take it out, then it'll open and give you whatever's inside. And I've seen things inside vary pretty heavily with what you can find in there. And we found my ship. It's seen better days, that's for sure. Whoa, that was weird. I'm just grabbing some oxygen here. That will help my actual life support system. Oops. You can recharge your life support with oxygen.
Technology recharge.
Okay, we'll just check this distress beacon. That doesn't really give me much to work with, but let's search this. So once again, we just pull out the rusted metal. And a little condensed carbon, that didn't really seem worth it, but we can use that rusted metal once we get a refiner. Once again, you just take out the rusted metal to open it. Ooh, that's actually really useful. That'll help us get the starship up once we get it all repaired. Gonna climb in, run some diagnostics. And also, everything in my ship is broken. Can't go anywhere without an engine, so okay, we need more ferrite dust. I've got to say, I played this when it first came out on the PS4, and the upgrade to PS5 is just beautiful. There's just so much more detail in everything you look at, so I'm definitely a fan of the upgrade. So we're just gonna craft. Oh, out of range. Alright, we'll run back over here to the ship. Picky, picky. Okay, now we can craft. So let's just make a metal plating. It just takes 50 ferrite dust. You get that from literally any rock you break open. So we're going to go over to pulse engine, and we're just going to put this metal plating. Now the only other thing we need is a hermetic seal. Okay, it's going to make me run diagnostics again before it lets me. You eventually will be able to make your own hermetic seals, but for this one it wants you to go find one.
Thermal protection falling.
Alright. Planetary charts, you can buy them, you can also just find them around. And you can use them to basically scan and find buildings, you can find distress beacons, lots of different things that you may need. You can use those to help you find them quicker. And everything right now, when you look at it, it's going to say unidentified. It will eventually, once you get your scanner built, you can scan things and actually know what they are. And once you analyze it, you're going to be able to get that second, everything that just says analyze with question marks, you'll get that second element from everything you destroy. So it definitely pays to actually research stuff, find out what it is, and then go from there. And certain minerals like this, you have to end up upgrading your mining laser and get it the advanced laser before you can mine them at all. There are also these things. They vary from planet to planet, but they are dangerous. They will try to attack you like that. But you get good oxygen from them.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Oh. And there you go, carbon recharges your laser. We've got to go, because I'm already freezing to death in the normal weather, and when that blizzard hits, it's going to get 10 times worse. It's kind of cool looking. I'm going to come back to this. I don't have time with that blizzard coming in. Hopefully we can stay alive long enough to get there. I don't know, it's looking iffy. I can't really see. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, well that's a plus at least. I didn't really mean to fall down here, but it's saving me from the storm. I'm thinking while I'm down here, I'm going to mine some cobalt and wait for that storm to pass, because cobalt's going to be a really good starting resource for making money. You can sell it for quite a bit from all of the stores, outposts, whatever. Platinum also is good for money. I'm not sure if it's as good as cobalt. Also, as your laser heats up, it actually does more damage for the same amount of time. So if you can, it's best to keep your laser running hot like this and kind of pulse it. With the PS5 adaptive triggers, it's a little bit easier to tell because they have more added resistance as it gets hotter. But if you don't have that, you can always still just use the top right and see that it's about to overheat. Oh, some little bit of gold there. What is this? I don't really care about that enough to use the inventory space. Is it still storming? Let's check. Oh.
Storm clearing.
Good timing. Now that I've gotten out of that hole. That cavern we fell in honestly probably saved our life. I'm not sure I could have made it all the way here without dying. More oxygen for my mining laser. Or, no, oxygen for my life support. Okay. We finally made it. Alright, so we got the seal. Now we need to make our way back. First, I'm going to check this side out. See if there's anything useful. Nothing in here. Oh, so here you go. Instead of the rusted metal, it's living slime this time. Alright, so I got an S module. That's honestly really good. I don't have the bolt caster yet, so it's not going to help me yet, but at least I'll have it. If I want to, I can just sell it and make some money. I didn't see my ship. Oh. Alright, so it wants me to do the analysis visor first. So we'll need... what is it, carbon? Let's see.
Technology installed.
It wants one carbon nanotube. And to create it, it takes 50 carbon. Alright, so looking for carbon. There must be an outpost in that direction. Might be worth checking out in a little bit. I really would like some carbon is what I'd like. I would get carbon from you, but you're really kind of sweet looking and you're not attacking me, so I'm not gonna hurt him. That looks less sweet. Oh, there's condensed carbon, which does not help me because I don't have a way to change it back into just normal carbon. I'm gonna try not to get too far away. Oh, here we go, carbon. That one plant had enough, that's kind of awesome. Okay. Technology. And we just install that carbon nanotube and we have an analysis visor. Now we can actually scan stuff. So you get units for scanning stuff, and you can also upload, change names, things like that. Your visor is also going to tell you exactly when your hazard protection will run out. So like right here it says critical exposure in 4 minutes 50 seconds. So it gives you a little bit better idea of how long you've got. You can scan fauna and flora both. They'll tell you things about them, their age, what they eat, their behavior. It'll tell you when things are going to be hostile. That way you know a little bit beforehand. There's a lot of stuff you can scan, and you're going to have the red dots to show you the random life forms you can scan. And after they've been scanned, they're going to just show us a little green paw print. That is way too far away. I'm not running over there for that. We can start scanning stuff though, just to find out what kind of minerals they are. Let's see. You basically have to look out for different shapes. You may be scanning something almost the exact same thing, but it's gonna show different. Like this is gonna give you dioxide as secondary, this one's gonna give you salt. So things will be different. You just kind of have to play with it. I'm a little bit of a completionist, so more often than not I find myself trying to scan everything even if I don't really need to. Oh, there we go. It's got a pretty awesome range on it, so you don't have to get right up next to something to scan it. Okay, I'm gonna run back in here, recharge my thermal. It's tiny. Recharge my thermal real quick, and then we'll head back to the ship. It's getting a little frosty.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Okay, now let's head back to the ship. How far away is it? 700 units. So right now it just gives me carbon. Now it'll give me oxygen as well every time I cut it up. So
Thermal protection falling.
see some oxygen over here. We'll grab that just because my life support's going down a little bit. So basically you're always going to want carbon, oxygen, and then sodium to recharge your hazard protection. Those are three you'll basically always have on you.
Units received.
I don't know if this is hostile, but it definitely looks mean.
Units received.
Huh. I guess it doesn't I guess it isn't. It just definitely... It's a giant... Oh, yeah. Alright. So if I fed him... I don't have any creature pellets, but if I did, I could actually tame him, which would be terrifying, but I guess... guess you could if you really wanted to. Alright. I'm gonna try not to use any sodium. If I can get back to the ship in time, I can recharge it just by getting in the ship for a minute and not have to worry about wasting any of my sodium. I really like these little guys. Alright, we made it back. I don't have to worry about freezing to death. I am going to repair my life support real quick though. Okay. The life support doesn't recharge when you get in to a building or your ship, but the hazard support does. Okay, so we can sit here in the nice warm, upgrade the engine.
Component repaired. Technology repaired.
Okay, now last thing, we just need the actual launch thruster to be able to get off the planet at all. So I don't remember getting that. I guess we did already. I don't know. All right, now I need pure ferrite. So we're gonna have to do a refiner for that. Let's see. So we need a metal plating for it. Alright, so we do the build menu by pressing up on the D-pad. Pick the refiner, just takes the oxygen and the metal plating. You can put it wherever you want it, it doesn't really matter. Just because you can move it. You can pick it back up. So we'll put fuel. You can do carbon or condensed carbon. We'll just do condensed. It'll run for longer that way. Where is it? Oh, ferrite dust. I was blind. So ferrite dust 1 to 1 is going to change to pure ferrite, which means I will still need 2 more. I'll just throw it in the starship, and let's go find just a little bit more pure ferrite. Or ferrite dust, I'm sorry. I don't think these have respawned yet, but it's hard to tell. Yeah, no, okay. Okay, so we got plenty of ferrite dust, so we'll just make a bit more pure ferrite. Oh yeah, we'll have plenty there. Throw that in the starship. So I'll show you what you can do with this rusted metal. You can actually just change that to ferrite dust. It puts out 1 to 2 ratio, so you're gonna get a lot of ferrite dust. It does take a little while, just over 2 minutes, but you can leave it refining and do other stuff. So you can come over here, starship, grab this, or you can do quick transfer with the triangle button and move it to your exosuit right away. We'll make, where are we? Oh, yeah. Launch thruster and repair it.
Technology repaired.
It wants me to pick up the portable refiner, but it's still going. Still got about a minute and 40 seconds, so I'll just try to mine a little bit more. Not that I'm going to have any shortage of ferrite dust when that's done refining, but this this world doesn't have a whole lot to offer as far as other resources. So if I'm killing my time, I might as well use it with that. It's a pretty world, but definitely wouldn't want to live here because there really isn't a whole lot here. Okay, check time now. 67%. Okay. Almost done. Almost done. Oh. Ran out of juice.
Technology recharge.
We're actually going to have quite a bit of salt, so that'll be nice. Salt can actually be really useful for making a whole lot of money pretty easily. Oh, I let it overheat. Wasn't paying attention. I'll show y'all how to make the salt make you money a little bit later. So we just click the right stick in, pick it up, and let's hop in. Yep, not a whole lot going on there. Just wants me to test a little bit of my ship. Test the boost. And pulse engine. Getting a message. Hold on.
Data received.
Alright, so I guess we're following random weird transmission. 2 weeks. 2 hours. If I didn't jump, going this speed, it'd still take 20 minutes of real time. So let's just do a pulse jump. Still gonna take 40 seconds. This game is absolutely massive. The amount of time that can be spent exploring things. I mean, there's no way to do everything ever. And it's honestly a beautiful game to play. They've done so much with it the last couple years. It you wouldn't even believe it was the same game as what was first released years ago. This one says it's a paradise planet. Hopefully it's a little bit nicer to me and not quite so dead. But we'll see once we arrive. If you stay above the atmosphere, you can go a little bit faster. Once you get down into the atmosphere, it's going to slow you down. So you'll see the arrival time kind of changing. It's a very gold planet. Whoa, whoa. Definitely didn't see the trees. Alright, let's just go ahead and land somewhere. $82 degrees. Beautiful weather. This isn't bad. I want to rename a planet. Where am I? Yeah, that's not gonna cut it for me. Let's see. I mean, easy enough to remember what it is. Cool. Okie dokie. So we're gonna use this to find where we're going. Alright, so that's the direction we need to go. I'm gonna get sidetracked, odds are, just because I want to scan everything. Especially when I see life forms, I'm like, ooh, I want to see what they look like. So let's run over here. Never gonna say no to some oxygen plants. Where are those life forms? Oh, there's a hazardous plant. Oh, I'll scan this real quick. It's gonna be carbon and something. Oxygen. Alright. What's this bush right here? Carbon and starbulb. Eh. Definitely seems to be much more carbon here, and I'm a fan of that, because carbon's a pain to find sometimes. Dihydrogen's really useful to grab when you see it too, because you can make dihydrogen jelly out of it. I'll do that in just a second. After I kill this thing. Oh wait. I scan this thing and then kill it. Moldy bulbs? That's kind of gross. Okay, I gotta scan this too because it's kind of weird looking. Okay, now back to what I was doing. So dihydrogen jelly right here just takes 40 dihydrogen. And then you do life support gel from dihydrogen jelly with carbon. That's basically just a single-use thing that's going to completely recharge your life support, and you don't have to worry about having oxygen. So it definitely has its uses. This right here. There we see. And that's all you've got to do when you find a knowledge stone to learn a word in one of the alien languages. It can change depending on what kind of system you're in. There's multiple ways, though, to learn languages, so you don't have to stress about it too much at first. At first, though, when you go places, you're not going to know what they're saying to you, and it can make communicating a little bit difficult. I can't even remember if I'm going the right way. No, not really. But I want this condensed carbon. Okay, now we're on the way. Oh, another knowledge stone. Cool. Okay, let's learn another word. Interloper. Uh-oh. Ooh, didn't realize that was a drop. I like this planet. I like that it doesn't have cold or heat or toxic. Not radioactive or anything like that. Definitely a fan of it all. Ooh. More living something or other. Oh. A lot of something living. Alright. I don't know if they're friendly. I hope so, because that's a whole lot. I'm not trying to have this turn into pitch black. Oh. I think I found where I was going. Okay, let's run over here, see what it tells us. Alright. Gonna get a terrain manipulator going, and then we will get a base put down. This is honestly a pretty good... I like this planet for a starting base. Wow, I am all full up. Oh my gosh, keep hitting the wrong buttons. Yep. I need multi-tool. There we go. We need the terrain manipulator. I'll put the dihydrogen jelly. We still need 2 carbon nanotubes. Can I make 2? Yeah. Cool. Okay. So now our gun will actually do a mining beam or mining with the terrain. I need copper, so I'm just kind of scanning real quick. Well, I was hoping to... Is that copper right there? Maybe. We'll run over here and see. I definitely need a jetpack upgrade and a sprint upgrade because this is painful. Hey, copper. Okay, cool. You can mine bigger areas at once, but you're not going to get as many resources as if you use a small mining amount. So I kind of make it tiny here, just so I get the most resources from every deposit. Go ahead and put down my refiner, get that started. Oh.
Technology recharge.
Copper. So copper is going to change 2 to 1 to make chromatic metal. I only need 30, that's going to make 86. So while that's running, I'll just keep on mining. Almost out of copper. Just a little bit more. We're about to just start getting dirt. Okay. Good enough for me. Grab this. I don't really know where I wanna go. Oh. Alright. Full inventory. What do I want to break down real quick? I can actually break that. Okay, so inventory, you can press square to analyze and break open a geode. Well, I would, but alright, here we go, that's what I'll do. I don't have inventory space, so I'm just going to take this rusted metal, turn it into ferrite dust. Then once that's completely out of my inventory, I will take the ferrite dust, pick up this, and we'll go find a base. I want to find a good spot. I don't know where I want to put it. Okay, there we go. Find a good spot for a base computer. I don't know where I want to build. I don't really like this area just because it's not really flat at all. I'd like a little bit flatter area to build with. Let's see what we can find. This might work. See an ancient data structure up here. Whoa. That's kind of cool. Oh yeah, this is looking better. Oh, chips. This is looking better for what I want to build my base at. Yeah, this looks way better. Okay, let's run down here. I'm gonna go back for that. Scan these. That, if you pick those up, it's just gonna give your exosuit a boost. Which can be useful if you're trying to get somewhere and you're running. I just saw that knowledge stone. Where'd it go? Oh, right next to me. Raj. Yeah, this looks perfect. Yeah, I like this. Oh. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. I like this area. Okay, let's just put a base computer. I'm thinking like right here. Yeah.
Base computer online.
Cool. Okay, so we're gonna call that a day. Next time when we start, we'll try to get a base built. It's not gonna be super massive by any means, but clear out a little bit of area right here and build a base. Just somewhere to come back to when we wanna have some gold paradise here. But thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon just so you know when I post new videos. I usually post at least one, if not a couple videos a week. And we'll see you all next time. Thanks so much.